G'day, Todd.
How are you, Prime Minister?
How are you, legend?
I'm good. How about yourself? This is a pleasure.
Well, look, I just want to say thanks for the shout out, but can I say more importantly, thanks for what was one of the most inspiring post-event press conferences I think I've ever seen. Mate, the Hulk was in full force. I thought Ariane Titmus was a famous Tasmanian. Well, here we go again. It just shows tremendous spirit. And by the way, Pete's not doing too bad. He's coming through, and I'm sure he also appreciated your kind words, shouting out to him also down there in Tassie. But I love your hope. I love your joy. It was just so exciting to see it expressed the way you do. Mate, tell me a bit about your story in particular. You said something really interesting about how shot put saved your life. Paralympics is just so central to people working through the challenges in their lives, and has been such a tool to help people just be everything they want to be. And I'm keen to know more.
I'm just one of them stories out there that there's heaps of people on the team. I'm speaking on their behalf as well. I just got really lucky, and my story is one of the greatest underdog stories that, in the country or in the world. And I just took this opportunity and just kept forward, and proved a lot of people wrong.
Well, there's no doubt about that. But what was tremendous, regardless of the outcome last night, your sheer thrill at being there, being part of it. You've been at so many before, enjoyed so much success before as well, and then to just cast forward out to 2032. How good's that? And just laying down that marker. I thought, it's brave, but it's also just full of hope. And at a time when the country is going through a really difficult period, that message of focusing forward and hope was just the shot in the arm, the other shot in the arm Australians need. So, mate, thank you very, very, very much. So what are your plans? Tell me about your plans.
I've just got to finish this quarantine period, work on World Champs, Paris, and then beyond. I'm really looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to the future of this movement, and I'm looking forward to the future of my teammate and colleagues, and supporting them, supporting every Australian on this team.
Well, mate, that's wonderful. I bet you're giving them lots of motivation too. Now, you live in Melbourne these days, I hear. You moved up from Lonnie.
Yes, I had to move to chase my dreams.
Fair enough. Do you get back to Launceston much?
Ever since this COVID situation, I've only been there twice. And I actually qualified for the Tokyo Paralympics in Launceston with a massive home crowd. It was really awesome, and it proved a lot of people wrong. It was good.
Oh, that's tremendous. Well, look, perhaps if we both find ourselves back in Launceston one day, I'll meet you at Sporties.
Sounds good. Good place. Good place for a steak.
It is a good. It has a very good steak, I've got to say. It's Palmy's not bad either, but I was there last with Peter Gutwin. He cleaned me up on the pool table 100%. Be careful if he challenges you to a game of pool. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
he knows exactly what he's doing.
When I was a prospect, he supported me. Yeah. When I was a prospect, when I was coming in the ranks, so he's a good bloke.
Hey, when do you think you'll be back home? When you be back home?
Back home to Launceston?
Well, back home in Australia first.
I'm going back home tomorrow.
I'm going back home tomorrow. Yes. Looking forward to it.
And do the quarantine and then get back into it because it's a long road to 2032.
That's correct. That's the plan. You only live once in this lifetime. You've got to take every opportunity. You never know, it could be your last.
And they seem to have done a tremendous job up there in Tokyo, both with the Olympics and the Paralympics. What's it been like to be there in what must be a very different experience to your previous Paralympic experiences?
It's different. The Japanese people are very lovely. The culture's nice. I can't complain. I've had a real good time representing my country. There's a great team around us, and it's been very professional. And each games I've been involved, it's definitely improved.
The experience.
That's good. Well, they've done an extraordinary job up there to put this on. Having it being delayed, they've had to get over their own setbacks with that, and to put on such a magnificent series of events over both the Olympics and Paralympics is an extraordinary achievement, I think, for the people of Japan. Not unlike the many obstacles you've overcome to be exactly where you are and inspiring so many Australians. I've got to say, mate, you're a bit more subdued than you were last night.
Yeah, I'm a bit more humble. I've settled down a bit. I'm a lot more calmer. I had a lot of adrenaline, so I had to get some stuff off my chest. Obviously, if you've seen the footage, but it just came out. That's me. That's why they call me the Hulk. Todd the Hulk Hodgetts. And I'm an eighth generation. I'm an eighth generation Australian, so I'm very proud of my heritage in Tasmania, and I've got convict blood in me. And the story goes, Thomas Hodgetts stole a pig from Staffordshire, England, and that's how my story came on the second settlement. So I'm very proud of that heritage.
Well, mine's a bit similar. My grandfather many times back stole some yarn and ended up here on the First Fleet into Sydney, and the rest is history. So we've got a great history. I loved what you said about that. Of course there are a lot of difficult things in our history, and as Australians, we're honest about them. We confront them, we deal with them, we learn from them, we move on. But what I loved about what you said last night is you use that to pitch ourselves forward and to focus on what's ahead of us. We respect and celebrate so many things in this country, but that all just enables us to springboard into where we want to go. So, mate, can I just say thank you so much for the big lift you've given all of us, and appreciate the courage. I can't do that as well as you do, mate, but I think keep it up. And I hope to see you at Sporty someday.
Okay, Prime Minister. And thank you for the opportunity. It was awesome.
Good on you. Cheers, mate. Well done.